left.
Yeah, but we're in honor of the President of the United States and another one of his unbelievably moronic healthcare policies.
Oh my God!
We're cooking something in the microwave that basically you can smell that would basically the President and his wife would be pissed off by what we'd be cooking. So.
Okay, here's one of the things I'm going to first. Oh, actually, this is.
Oh, Kim.
And I'm not a spring chicken, of course. Part of it is I'd like to say one thing, and that is, please, can the White House and the administration stay out of the kitchen and the home?
Well,
can I just eat what I want to eat?
They're basically banning stuff in schools. I mean, they're banning chocolate milk. They're banning.
Are they really?
Okay, you know why? Here's a tip-off for the gentleman that is running the White House and his wife, who they said, yeah, I mean, she looked like an express train walking by you, telling you that you're eating improper food. She said, well, you didn't get that. I mean, I won't say the word he said, by eating properly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, they're on their take down pizza places, take down ham. I mean, they actually want Ronald McDonald banned now. I mean, it's not Obama saying it himself, but his wife does agree with it, and his health people, and Sebelius agrees with it, that Ronald McDonald is bad for American children.
Well, you know, they did get, not this current administration, but didn't they get the Camel taken off of Camel cigarettes?
Well, yeah, because it was attracted too many children. But they basically, I hate to tell you this, but kids don't go into stores and buy cigarettes. They haven't in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
They just get it from their parents, who basically say, screw you, United States government. This is our home. You don't tell us what we can do in our home. But they do want the kids to turn their parents in if they catch them smoking, though.
Uh-huh.
There's also I did listen. I'm listening, a few minutes ago, to one of Obama's greatest. This is the guy that basically gets shivers up his legs. He just simply said, Mr. President, stay the hell out of my, fast food place. He said, I go over there not because it's good for me, but because I can get something and get back to work to pay for this. He's
yeah, because you don't always have time for a sit-down meal.
I know you don't, but he wants to. He said that if you take, if the kids, if they simply prepared the food better and had a bigger menu, more people would come in. No, they wouldn't. That's a restaurant. They don't go to restaurants to eat lunches and fast food. Mm-hmm. I mean, my mother was in charge of one of the large chains, and I can tell you, when you came in there, it was like 30 minutes to an hour to eat. Mm-hmm. There were no such things as fast food.
Don't always have that much time to eat either.
No, I mean, she was, it's it. They come in, they're coming in during lunch. Lunch means you got an hour more or less between the time you start and clock out and come back. I mean, God, I can remember, anybody, if you're old enough, remember Ozzie and Harriet and the kids, and they'd go over to the mall shop over from school? That was where you get the hamburger done real quick and the french fries done real quick and the milkshakes. Hey, guess what? The age of the people that are saying that shouldn't exist are.
How old?
The ones that went to the mall shops when they were younger. Yeah. Well, you can't trust, you can't trust a modern parent because there's too many fat kids out there. Well, there's not fat kids because of improper nutrition. There's fat kids because the parents basically, a lot of them aren't working. If you're not working, you buy what you can get.
You know what? That's part of it.
That's right.
Because sometimes the processed food is actually less expensive than it lasts longer for one thing. Yeah. You can buy it on sale. And it lasts longer than the fresh food.
That's right. The fresh food basically is gone the second day. Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of people don't have kitchens anymore to cook out of. I mean, we know big people in the film industry, entertainment industry, that don't have kitchens. They don't have microwaves.
I know. I'm going, what? You don't have a microwave?
No, but they go out
and they don't have a refrigerator.
No, but they'll go out and because it's their schedule, they'll go out for a fast food thing during the day and then go out to dinner at night. I mean, I know. Okay, let's put it this way. I mean, I go way back. Let's put it this way. The good side of my, which is my better side, basically couldn't cook. She did not have a clue how to cook. I mean, she would she would go out and eat all the time. My grandmother could not cook. My father couldn't cook as a result. My grandmother, you know what she did? They went out and ate all the time. She was the happiest person on earth when McDonald's and these places were born.
Oh, really?
I mean, she'd go into Sambo's, was basically folded because it was politically incorrect. They put like 10, 20,000 people out of jobs because it was not a politically correct name. And she'd go in there and just love the stuff. I mean, my mother worked at Wells Drive-In, God, way back. And it was specialized in car hops and fast food because the people in the entertainment industry wanted something other than the catered stuff, because a lot of the catered stuff tastes like cardboard. I mean, example, we went to a thing, what was it? We went to an event, was it last week or the week before that, where the woman was giving out the samples, and she said, no, it was over at Costco we went to. She said it actually doesn't taste like cardboard, and it's good for you. You know, that's the whole trick. Most things that are good for you are so bad you won't eat them.
I mean, they're getting better than they used to be, but, you know, they just don't have as much flavor.
God, they got no flavor. I mean, I've seen birds that eat nothing that's healthy for you that tastes good.
But part of it is trying to get rid of Ronald McDonald. First of all, Ronald McDonald does not really exist in the McDonald's commercials. I haven't seen him in anything for a very long time. No,
he's basically, Ronald McDonald is not done, he's done nationally, but it's not done nationally. It's done nationally on a region-by-region basis. It's just the local spots that are being ran mostly are promotes Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah, that's what I see it mainly for the Ronald McDonald House. Yeah. And he is the figurehead for that. You don't see him, you know, I'm thinking of those commercials where they're doing this at the table.
I am so old that the first Ronald McDonald backed into my Angelique's automobile one night. He did, you know, he had to do, this is how old he was, he had to go do the first spot for McDonald's the next morning.
Oh, the first spot? That's a long time ago.
So he left a note under, you know, because what he did, he hit us so back into us, hit the car so hard, he popped the hood up. He left a note underneath the hood when he slammed the hood back down on the car. And we came out, and we didn't, because you don't go, you know, parked facing out toward the street. You don't go around to the front of the automobile to see if somebody's ran into you. So we start to pull out the driveway, crunch, crash. And we can figure out what in the world, and we go out, the front of the car was caved in. And we're trying to, when did that happen? It was a driveway, folks, and we finally, you know, we had to see how bad the damage was inside, so I popped the thing up, and Angelique, she looked, there's a piece of paper in there. And it says, you know, I'm sorry, I backed into your car last night. I have a commercial to do tomorrow, and I have to be there to do it, or I'll lose the job. Yeah. Only problem was he didn't leave a phone number.
Oh, he didn't?
He left the name Ronald McDonald, and then he also left the name of the person that I knew who Ronald McDonald was. Let's put it this way, the guy is the head of a big organization.
Well, you knew how to reach him?
Oh, I knew how to reach him because I knew...
If you didn't know how to reach him,
I knew.
you figured you'd be able to find him.
Yeah, but how would he have known who maybe
he knew it was your car.
No, what we did was we called his daddy. We knew that he was a college student, so we called his father and he was, yeah. And he said, you know, whatever he did, I'll pay for it, and he'll pay for it. Oh, Daddy was unhappy because Daddy called it hit and run. He said he did what? Well, he put it inside under the hood, you know, so it could, you know, and he said he didn't put it. Well, he didn't put his phone number on it. I said no. He said Ronald McDonald. He said, who the hell is Ronald McDonald? Well, I knew because that was business, but today he runs he's a very respected individual. Let's say in the news industry. Yeah. So started out as Ronald McDonald, but I mean, you know, basically, I mean, I cannot get Michelle, well, you can serve this stuff, you just shouldn't have it on your menu. Well, then how do you know you can, you know, a lot of things, because my mother, when she was working at Mel's, like 70 years ago, that was a long time ago. Basically, she took the scrubbers off of the vents when they were, you know, where they were cooking the French fries and stuff. So you could smell the French fries all over the area. We'll go buy a restaurant. They still do that today. You can smell the fries and stuff cooking everywhere, and it drives you crazy. Just the smell once you want to go in and buy it.
I know. I still miss having the French fry wagon at Disneyland.
I know, and they took
And
it
you're
out.
going, what? Yeah, they had the best French
Because
fries.
it will warm everybody would stop their political correctness because the Disney companies